What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a beautiful day, a wonderful night, wherever and however you are. Hope it's doing great. Let's move on into the next track, The Pleasure Principle. We're going to move on into conversation. Gary Numan, you and I are going to have ourselves a little conversation. Right now we're having a little one, but later on we'll have a bigger one. You know what you did. By the way, at my first job, I worked. I was there at a store. It was a typical retail job. I was doing stocking in the back, and they called me up to the front. And as I was walking, the supervisor and a bunch of the team members were standing there looking at me as I'm walking up. I get there. They say, "We saw what you did back there." I didn't do anything. I'm like, well, what did I do? I didn't do anything. I was back there stocking boxes with whoever I was stocking boxes with. And they say, we just kidding. Welcome to the team. That's not how you start off. That's not starting off on the right foot. Anyways, let's get into it. Conversation. Let's go. I love how crunchy and deep that is.
You're just a viewer, so cold and distant. I've no intentions of saying I love you.
How big is that?
My conversation, my conversation, my conversation, my conversation. And we are not
That
gods.
bass.
And we are not men. And we are not making plans. We are only boys.
solo. I'm here for it. Came back brighter and harder.
There are no faces. This is my complex. You are my picture. I call you mirrors.
The violin is like a sugar cube in your coffee.
These are not my tears, not my reflection. Am I a photo? I can't remember.
Every time it comes back, it's just a little harder.
My conversation. My conversation. My
Hear that extra smack on that snare too?
My conversation. My conversation. My conversation. My conversation. My conversation. My conversation. My conversation.
All right, Conversation is the longest track on the album, clocking in at 7 minutes and 36 seconds. I didn't feel like it went on too long. I didn't feel like it lingered. I felt like it felt pretty good. That's how I feel. How do you feel? That groove that it has. Da 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 da. The way that Numan and all the rest of the players play around with that. It's just addicting to listen to. I'm in it. I'm closing my eyes. I'm relaxing to this spacey, robotic, kind of technological digital groove that they have locked in. The synth riding on top of the bass, fantastic. Every time Curie comes in with the violin, like I said, it's like a sugar cube to it's like a sugar cube to a horse, right? You give the sugar cube to the horse and the horse is ecstatic. He's galloping. He's doing horse things every single time. And what I like is that the groove is like a snake. You don't quite notice it right away. Kind of sneaks up on you. Okay, maybe not like a snake, because I'm about to say a positive thing after. But it sneaks up on you. But once it's on you, once you got it, you're like, ooh. Da 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 da. It's kind of nice. And as the song goes and as it grows, layers are built upon that. The synth becomes just a little bit brighter. They give those little pauses to give a little space, and then they come in, like I said, a little brighter. Curie comes in with the violin, making everything a little more brighter. Like, everything just continues to elevate and elevate, especially near the end, because as simple, for lack of a better word, as everything is near the beginning. Ooh, and this is so... I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this. Just how deep that is. That is just throbbing metal. But listen to this, right? It's a It's a toe tapper. It's a mechanical ba-da-da-da-da. And I love that. Right after that, feels good, sounds great. But 7 minutes, 36 seconds, what are we doing within that? We're doing a lot because later on it builds up all the way into this. Still playing with space, but the parts that hit are now hitting so much harder than before. I just really enjoy the evolution on this, for lack of better words, simple groove. Taking that from bare bones, putting some muscle on it, putting some skin on it, putting some soul to it. This is what you come up with. Let's get into these lyrics here. Oh, it's so easy when parts take over. My conversation is nothing more than lies. Now, I don't think we're talking about robotic parts. I think we're talking about just human instinct. I think we're talking about parts. When parts take over, there's like one thing on your mind. You're just the viewer, so cold and distant. I've no intentions of saying I love you. My conversation. We are not gods, we are not men, and we are not making claims. We are only boys. You are not strong, you are not force, you are not regular, you are just wrong. Dang, tell it like it is. There are no faces, this is my complex, you are my picture, I call you mirrors. Does he call them mirrors because he sees a part of himself in whatever he's looking at? Or whoever he's looking at? These are not my tears, not my reflection. Am I a photo? I can't remember. My conversation. This could just be about straight wanting to get down to business, or this could be another robot having a little bit of a self-awareness issue, a little bit of a autonomy issue. You might be waking up. Anyways, fantastic track. Let me know what you guys thought, though, in the comments down below. You can follow me on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope that you have a wonderful day, guys. I will see you all later. Bye.